Gemini, welcome to Golden Phoenix Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for March 1st to 15th, 2021. It's love, career, money, any of the above. Cross watchers are welcome. Please like and subscribe if you like the video. Okay, I'm going to start your reading by choosing a unicorn card for you. It's going to be a card from the angelic realm, giving you some kind of overall advice for the reading or advice for the next 2 weeks. The energy that they're going to ask you to hold on to think about. Okay, angels, spirit guides, Michael, higher self, ancestors, please guide me in this reading to give Gemini the best and highest possible advice. Laughter. Okay. Laughter attracts unicorns. Be happy. Gemini, I know you know how to do that. You're a very sociable person. You love being around people and crowds. So remember to laugh. I know it's probably been hard on you. Hardest on your sign, I guess, during the COVID restrictions. Just try to remember to have alternative ways to socialize with people, because I know that that's what makes you happy. Okay, the first card I'm going to pick for you is going to be your current energy, where you're sitting right now. Six of Pentacles. That's great. Very balanced energy, reciprocity. Means you're feeling generous. You're doing very well. Remember to use that energy to help provide for others. Okay, next I'm going to pull a card for your hopes and fears. Please, higher spirits, tell Gemini what their hopes and fears are. Best advice that you can aid them in the next 2 weeks. Five of Pentacles. Okay, so your fear is a feeling of abandonment, feeling of being left out in the cold. So maybe it could be, I guess, due to the fact that you haven't been able to socialize as much as maybe you would like to. Not being around the people that you love. But the thing is with the Five of Pentacles is what these people don't notice is that there's a beautiful warm building right behind them. It's a church. Doesn't have to be a church, I'm not saying that. But there's a place where they can come in from out of the cold. So if you look up and you look for those places, they're actually all around you. So it's opening your eyes to looking for them sometimes. Okay, next I'm going to pull a card it's gonna be a place, whatever is gonna aid you in this situation. So what's gonna help Gemini feel overcome the sense of abandonment, the sense of feeling left out in the cold? What's gonna help them to overcome this fear, actually? Might be a deep fear, you know, that you're not totally aware of. Sometimes those types of fears really live deep, and we cover them up with being social and being fun. The Hierophant. Okay, so what's going to aid you in this situation is having a connection to your higher self, having a connection to spirit. And working on that connection. Spirit will guide you to the knowledge, the insight, what it is that's going to help you. And maybe forming some sort of structure or practice around your how do I say this, your spiritual practices could be helpful. Okay, next I'm going to look through what the outside influence is. Oh, Spirit wanted to give me a card. Outside influences. Something is preventing you from closing a cycle. There's energy that's stifling you right now. Okay. So let's look for, oh, sorry. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about this World card? Tell me a bit more about what's preventing Gemini from closing out this cycle. The Examined, the sense of abandonment, that's a deep fear of theirs. Is there someone in your life, a character, she's a provider, she's a motherly figure, that induced this sense of abandonment from the Five of Pentacles? I think that these three cards are connected. This abandonment, this figure, is what's preventing you from completing a cycle. Spirit, please provide me with one more card for the challenge. What's Gemini's challenge in this situation? What is the challenge that they need to focus on overcoming? The Knight of Cups. Okay, if somebody comes in to your environment, your life, with a cup of love, it could be that it's actually some stable energy. It could be somebody who's learned some new lessons, some insights. They might not be this person who displays this Five of Pentacles energy anymore. And I want you to be open to that, open to seeing the gift of love that they're bringing with you, with them. Okay, what is the outcome for Gemini in this situation, Spirit? Please tell me what the outcome is going to be in the next 2 weeks. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, although it may look a little gruesome, anyone and everybody who could have stabbed you in the back has already done it. And this means that it's over. There is a sense of relief that comes with this card and a sense of completion for the event. So you need to absorb this energy and accept that it's done in order to move on. That is what hopefully enables you to be able to see this Knight of Cups coming in and being open to the possibility that love could come into your life. Okay. Card on the bottom of the deck is the Sun. That's what's coming in for you. So if you learn to accept this Ten of Swords and accept this Knight of Cups, we can flip this World card around and get to the Sun. Or get to the Sun, then flip the World card around. All right. Spirit, give Gemini some advice in this situation. Or actually, it's not Spirit. I'm going to ask for the fairies and the Oracle of Fairies deck. Fourth dimensional beings. They usually have a higher view than us. They can be tricksters sometimes, but they also care a deep amount about us. So fairies, fairy guides, please provide Gemini with some advice. Friendship. Oh, that's funny. I think Taurus got this card as well. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. If this is a difficult situation for you, sometimes just calling on some good friends, just to be around them, can renew your energy. Last card I'm going to pull for you is from the Messages of the Mermaids deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, higher self, please provide me with the insight to give Gemini the best and highest advice for the situation they're in right now. Re-energize. I'm thinking you need to re-energize with some friends. Okay, I'm just going to read from the book. Make time to re-energize. You may feel like you've been running on empty. So get back on track and recharge your batteries. When we give too much of ourselves, we can feel drained. Maybe this is how you or someone close are feeling now. This mermaid says to be mindful of how you're spending your energy. Focus on yourself and do whatever makes you feel good so you can feel energized once again. Perhaps a swim or a paddle in the sea, a luxurious bath, or a pampered day at the spa is the tonic that you need. There are many ways to re-energize, and you need to do this as soon as possible so that you can get back to feeling like your vibrant and effervescent self once more. It's also a good idea to look at why you're feeling drained. Perhaps you're spending your time and energy where it's not being fully appreciated or respected. To work it out, go back over the day's events and notice how you feel as you remember what you did and who you spent time with. If you've been feeling overly tired, you could also look at the food you're eating, making sure that you're having a balanced, healthy diet. This will also give you more energy. Your body will give you subtle and not so subtle signals about what you need to do to feel re-energized. When we spend time with people who drain our energy, this can make us feel lackluster. Take notice of how you feel when you're around certain people. Do you feel energized or drained? So, just looking at that message from Spirit, accepting this cup of love also means self-love, okay? So if this particular person is draining us and making us feel abandoned, it's really, really important to practice self-love before all else. It doesn't mean that you can't practice forgiveness and love for the other person, but it also doesn't mean that you have to spend all of your time with them either. You have to put yourself first, because that's what enables you to be re-energized, what enables you to laugh and to love your life with all of your friends. So I'm going to pull one number, a numerology number for you. Last piece of advice for you, and it's number 1. So the number 1, the meaning of that is it means power, might, courage, bravery, resilience in life. So I think resilience goes with your re-energize. So I think that in the next 2 weeks you really need to focus on resiliency. So thank you so much for your time today. Light and love.